So how do you get to work? You take a ferry maybe? If you have to cross the water, that's what most people do. Bob Barrett, he takes his bike. Bob Barrett is all about transportation. He does it for a living.
I'm a bus instructor. I teach people how to drive, shuttle buses, fixed route buses.
Bob himself takes the bus to work. But before he buses, Bob bikes. His commute starts on a dock on a tiny island in the Tacoma area called Ketron Island. Bob gets up and at him at 4:30 in the morning, and he gets his bike ready to go. Yes, Bob rides a WaterBike to work, a round trip every day, 5 days a week.
And I've been doing it for about 7 years now. In June will be 7 years. So.
Since 2001, Bob's been shoving off each morning, no matter what the weather, from his little Ketron Island pier. He let us tag along. It was less than lovely conditions for our skipper, Chris, who had to maneuver rather carefully. But for Bob, it was just another day at, or to, the office.
I like a little bit of roughness. I like the wind and waves and stuff like that. I prefer that over than just a smooth everything.
For our little ride-along, tag-along, bobbing with Bob-along, we needed these powerful lights. But this is what it's like on a normal morning for Bob. Yeah, he does it in the pitch black, pitching waves and rain and all. And given that he's done this for so long, Bob's seen it all.
When you get a 500-pound sea lion coming by you, you realize that at 125 pounds of bike on there, they could take a crunch out of you and your history.
Of course, at the end of the day, it's the same routine. The only thing that changes are the conditions. And Bob Barrett, the WaterBike guy, wouldn't have it any other way.
In a boat, you're just worried about it as a medium to get from point A to B, but when you're at 3 miles to 5 miles an hour, you're actually a part of Puget Sound, and you're not the big fish out there.
In the last 7 years, Bob has only missed 6 days of his commute because the weather and the wind was just too darn bad. Just 6 days. In Seattle, on dry ground, Tim Robinson, King 5 News.